The Steam Deck has made it easier than ever to get into PC gaming. This has resulted in more and more people buying a deck and not being sure what they can play or what should they play. So in this series, we'll be looking at 3 different games in each video for my recommendations what you should try on your Steam Deck. The simplicity of Dawnkeeper makes it perfect for the Steam Deck. With a simple gameplay loop of gather, invest, defend, and repeat, Dawnkeeper maintains a smooth pace that escalates into high-stakes decision-making. You're a little fella, living inside of a dome, fending off waves of creatures. Below your dome is a wealth of resources that have to be uncovered, mined, and dragged to the surface. These resources can be invested in upgrading various aspects of the dome, such as shield health, weapon speed, and damage, or improvements to aid resource gathering. You'll be tasked with balancing resource gathering and the defense of your dome. The longer the game goes on, the deeper you must dig for those resources to obtain higher upgrades. A simple but engaging loop. It's a wonderful, charming game reminiscent of something you'd find on Newgrounds back in the day. Dawnkeeper is a great example of something you can pick up and play or binge for hours on end. Replicating the 16-bit era of JRPGs, often referenced as the Golden Era, Sea of Stars wears its influences proudly on its sleeve. Sea of Stars is a joyous experience that looks, sounds, and plays beautifully. The combat system chucks out the typical melee and mana ideals in favour of basic attacks providing resources to cast abilities. Along with this are timed button prompts enhancing casted spells. Enemies can be weakened by chaining together certain attack types, providing a shallow but appreciated touch of strategy. With a solid cast of characters and an anti-grind design philosophy, Sea of Stars is a perfectly paced love letter to the genre's golden years that also provides a great entry point for those that never experienced them to begin with. Loud, proud, and upon its release, it wowed the crowd. Bear with us with this one. Pulling off a Saturday morning cartoon vibe flawlessly, Hi-Fi Rush is a genuine example of when a concept-driven game is pulled off to near perfection. Everything ties into the music theme of the game. The combat's action rhythm nature flows delicately between perfectly timed button presses, almost playing like a stage musical. Even the platforming and level design tie into the theme, with parts of the world providing noises that fit into the soundtrack. There are a few games that pull off their concept so well. Hi-Fi Rush is silly, slick, and entirely satisfying.